guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I currently have a little co-star who is quickly losing patience with me, so I'm going to try and film her portion as fast as I can. Yes, I know, you don't want to stay with mommy. She's going to be hanging out with dad most of the time while I film this, because if you saw my last video, you know that she talked through the entire thing. And so we don't want that happening again. As cute as it is, it's a little distracting. So I can't believe I'm here to film her 3-month update. It feels like she just came home from the hospital yesterday. She has become such a little character in the last month. I feel like her personality is really coming out, but yeah, I wanted to kind of get a quick little clip of her in here for her updates. You can see how she's growing. Yes, you're so big. You're such a big girl. We have been doing lots and lots of smiling and not laughing yet, but I think we're close to laughing. Yeah, what do you think about that, huh? Are you such a big pretty girl? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna hand you off to Daddy and tell everyone how much fun you've been.
Daddy's dancing behind the camera so that the baby looks.
Thank you for your assistance, Daddy. So like I said, her personality has really started to shine in the last month. I feel like she's gone from a little newborn with, you know, not much to do or say for herself to really kind of starting to have her own opinions and thoughts about things and definitely expressing them. She has been talking a whole lot, smiling a whole lot. She can, you know, smile in response to us. She'll talk back and forth with us. And she's also been talking with her toys, which has just been absolutely adorable. There's this one little soft block that we hang on her bouncer. And in the evenings, my husband and I like to watch an episode of TV, just kind of unwind. And so we sit her in her bouncer, facing away from the TV, obviously. She doesn't get any screen time yet. But so we sit her in her bouncer and have this little block hanging off of the bar. And she just sits there and talks back and forth to this block. It's just the cutest thing. And she can go for like half an hour by herself, just having a conversation with her little toy block, which is, I love it. And yeah, she definitely can do the same with, you know, her dad or I, and she's doing so many smiles. I think she had just started smiling when I did her last update, but she is just the happiest little baby and just smiles all the time. She's happiest in the mornings, definitely when she first wakes up, and you can generally get a lot of smiles out of her then. She loves hearing people sing to her and reading books, and she can even kind of start talking to get our attention, like if she's hanging out in her boppy lounger or something while I'm doing something, or her dad is doing something and she wants attention, she will start babbling and, you know, kind of squawking at us until we give her attention. And then she gets this huge smile on her face that, you know, she's so happy and proud of herself for actually communicating and then getting what she wanted, you know, by actually talking to us. So that has been really fun. Like I said, she's happiest in the morning, and I think that's just because she is such an excellent sleeper. She still goes to bed around 11 p.m. We don't really enforce a schedule for her. We just follow her lead, and 11 p.m. has kind of become her natural bedtime that she developed on her own. And so she'll go down then. I still nurse her to sleep, and normally she'll nurse 1 to 2 times as she's going down. She'll kind of eat and then nap for maybe 20 minutes and then, you know, wake up and want to eat again. And then after that second time, she will be down for the night and she will sleep probably 8 to 10 hours on average. Yeah, in the last week, she hasn't slept for shorter than 8 hours and 15 minutes as her first long stretch, and it can get up to over 10 hours sometimes. So she is an excellent sleeper, and we are so grateful for that. We honestly don't feel like we have a newborn or a 3-month-old baby at this point because we get so much sleep. So we still feel pretty rested and are super grateful for that. And after she sleeps for that long stretch, she'll normally wake up, eat again, change her diaper, and then go back down for one more pretty long stretch, around 2 to 3 hours, and then she'll wake up for the day. And throughout the day, she again nurses on demand, and she'll eat normally around every 2 hours on the dot, although recently she has been kind of starting to stretch it out a little longer to 3 hours in between feedings. And we actually went to a 3-month appointment with her pediatrician today just because she is such a tiny little peanut, and I'll get to her statistics in a bit. But so we were talking with the pediatrician today about, you know, her weight gain and making sure that she, you know, is still gaining weight, obviously. And so talking with the pediatrician, we're thinking that the reason her weight gain has kind of slowed a little more than average, I guess. It's still not to the point where like we're worried about her or anything. It's just keeping an eye on her since she is so tiny. We don't want her to drop anymore, basically. But we're thinking that it's due to the fact that I produce less on my left side than my right side. It has been like this her whole entire life. Whenever I pump, I always get more out of the right side than the left, and the right side always just, you know, gets more full, basically, and I guess that's just naturally what my body does. However, due to that, our pediatrician recommended every time that I feed on the left to also, offer the right, because normally Stella just eats on one side per feeding and is completely happy and content and full. But we're trying to kind of chunk her up a little bit more, and so on the right side she's good to just go ahead and nurse on the single side alone, but on the left side the doctor suggested to supplement with the right on our left-sided feedings, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so we are going to be trying that within the next month and see if that helps bump her up to the next percentile, because currently she is in the first percentile. She is so super tiny. She is, let's see, so she was 9 pounds and 10 ounces on the 18th, which is actually the day she turned 3 months. And today, which is the 20th, at the doctor's office, she weighed 9 pounds, 11 and a half ounces. Both weights are in the first percentile, so she's definitely way down there on the teeny tiny end of things. She doesn't ever act like she's hungry though, and so that's again another reason why we're not too concerned, is because she is getting enough to be, satisfied. We would just like to see her a little chunkier, just so we don't have to worry about her dropping down. I actually did forget to get her height measurement on her 3-month mark, and today I was going to do it before I filmed this video, but I forgot. So we're going to have to do it afterwards, and I'll try and leave it either across the screen or in the description box, just, again, so I have a record of it, and also if you're curious how she's growing that way. Historically, she has been around the 25th percentile for height, and so I'm interested to see if she has continued that pattern of being a long little skinny string bean. And yeah, those are kind of her statistics at the moment. As far as clothing sizes, she's still mostly in newborn, but she is definitely kind of right on the cusp of being in 0 to 3 exclusively. She currently wears, like I said, mostly newborns, except for pants. She is fully in 0 to 3 month pants. Some of her onesies are starting to get mostly, kind of tight on her, but she definitely still doesn't fit into the 0 to 3. Those are still way too big on her. She's wearing kind of half and half 0 to 3 and newborn sleepers. So yeah, she's kind of right in between sizes, working on fully transitioning into 0 to 3 month clothing, and it's just so bittersweet because it's so fun seeing her get bigger and grow up, but also at the same time having to store away all of her teeny tiny cute newborn clothes for the next baby. It's bittersweet. Cloth diapering has still been going amazing. We absolutely love it. I'm actually thinking about filming an entire cloth diapering video for this channel. If you are interested in seeing that, I've gotten a few requests saying that you'd like to hear a little bit more about our journey and the products we love and how we do it. And yeah, so I'm definitely planning on filming that sometime in the near future. I'm not exactly sure if I want to wait a little longer so I have, more experience under my belt, or if I want to just go ahead and do that right now. But either way, we absolutely love it. We are still using our Alba Baby newborn diapers. She's almost out of the rise snaps, so we're still on the, I guess the bigger of the rise snaps, and pretty soon we will be able to completely unsnap it and just be in a full newborn diaper. I don't think she's super close to outgrowing the size of the newborn diaper, but I think we are close to needing to figure out some more absorbency for her diapers, because I think she is outgrowing them in that sense. So again, I'll go into more detail about exactly what we do in that video, but there's kind of a little quick overview for you guys. We are still doing it and we are still loving it. She went through her 3rd leap in this past month, and honestly, kind of like the 2nd leap, it really wasn't that big of a deal at all. During her leaps recently, the first one was definitely hard, and they say it's, the hardest the first time because that's the first time they're going through it. But her 2nd and 3rd leaps, both similarly, really weren't that epic to report. She sleeps more when she goes through leaps. She definitely gets a little clingier. I noticed during the 3rd leap, normally she will nurse and then fall asleep for a nap during the day, and typically she will unlatch by herself to, then fall asleep for a nap. But while she was going through the stormy period of her leap, she just wanted to stay latched the entire time she napped, and even if I tried to unlatch her, she would, fuss and kind of wriggle around and wake up until I relatched her, and then she'd fall back asleep. So she definitely got more clingy and just kind of more, wanting to be close and cuddled up, and lots of more physical contact. She also had her first Christmas and first New Year's in her 3rd month, which was super fun. It was just really fun having her first Christmas. We started the day at our house and we had matching pajamas for the whole family and got some cute pictures from that. And then we actually were able to go to both my in-laws' house and my parents' house, so she got to celebrate her first Christmas with both sets of grandparents, which was really, really special. And then we also actually went on our first trip with her up to New Jersey to see my husband's extended family. And that was honestly, it went very well. We are so incredibly lucky with a super easy baby. Besides getting out of the house with her for the trip, I think that took like, I don't even know, 6 hours to get packed and everything like together and ready and in the car and good to go it was like a 2-night trip. It was very short, but it still took forever to get everything prepared for it. She slept the entire drive up. It was about a 4 or 5 hour drive, something like that. And she slept the entire time, was a super easy, chill baby the entire visit up there. She got to meet a bunch of her great aunts and, you know, some of Miles's cousins, and yeah, it was a really, really fun trip. Everyone was super impressed with how easygoing and happy she was, and I can't say it enough. She is just such a good baby. She slept just fine. We brought a pack and play, and that was obviously her first time sleeping in a pack and play or anywhere overnight other than her bassinet, and she did just fine. It, you know, wasn't even an issue at all. She was just the easiest baby to travel with. We've started reading more books to her, and she's definitely become more engaged with them and can actually like look at the pages, and you can tell that she is actually listening to you talk and is engaging with the book, which is really super fun. And so yeah, we definitely try and read her at least 1 book a day. I know how important it is to read to babies. In addition to that, I guess I'm going to talk about it. So this technically happened 1 day after she turned 3 months old, but it's such a, you know, exciting milestone that I just wanted to make sure I shared it, and it is still fresh on my mind. So yeah, she actually rolled over from tummy to back for the first time yesterday, which again is 1 day after she turned 3 months old. We got one of those like water play mats where you blow up a ring of air around it, and then the center is filled with water, and there's like foam, I think sea creatures in the middle that they can kind of bat around at. And she absolutely loves that for tummy time, by the way. That is a big old hit, and it definitely holds her attention, and she doesn't get as frustrated as fast, you know, during tummy time. So if you have a baby and you're looking for something to make tummy time easier, I definitely recommend that. It is linked in my Amazon storefront if you're interested. But yeah, the rolling over. So we were doing tummy time on the mat, and she definitely purposefully rolled herself from belly to back. So that was really fun and also unexpected because she hadn't really been showing any attempts before that. She kind of just went from regular tummy time to, okay, I'm gonna roll over, and rolled over. I hadn't seen her trying to attempt a rollover previously, like when I played with her on her playmat, so it was just completely out of the blue, and we actually did get it on camera, which was super fun. So yeah, but that's an exciting milestone that I wanted to share. It wasn't like a, I do kind of want to give a little bit of a disclaimer with it because she wasn't flat on a flat surface, so since the mat has that little border of blown up air, she was kind of propped up with her, you know, arms under her on that ring of air, and so it kind of lifted her a little bit, and so probably made it a little easier for her to push herself, but I'm still counting it. We also got to experience our first 2 boxes of the Love Every Play subscription. Her grandparents got her the subscription for the first year for Christmas, so we got the first box then, and then we got the second box maybe a week ago by now. And we absolutely love their toys. I'm definitely trying to focus on quality over quantity with her toys, and I really want to focus on toys that are kind of passive on their own so that she has to actually interact with it. I'm trying to stay away from toys that will do all of the entertaining for her, like the, you know, plastic toys with, you know, blinking lights and the sounds that play. I really want to get toys that force her to kind of use her creativity and her imagination to play and interact with the toys. So I think the Love Every toys are just perfect for that. They're super high quality. A lot of them are made with wood, and they have kind of, you know, again, the creativity and play-based learning focus at their core, and I just can't speak highly enough for the toys. Stella has been loving all of them, and I've definitely found that the toys they've been including are always kind of perfectly on track for her development. So right before I got the second box, I had already been thinking that I wanted to get her a little play baby-size, baby-safe mirror, because she had really been enjoying looking in the mirrors, you know, our mirrors when we held her in front of it. And then there was a mirror in the 3 to 4 month Love Every box. So yeah, they're just very on par with their development, and they provide basically all the toys that we need. We haven't had to buy her any toys because the Love Every subscription provides exactly what we need. And again, going off of quality over quantity, it's just, I think, the perfect way to get quality toys for your little ones. So can't speak highly enough of that. Another company I did want to mention really quick, because I've talked about it previously in videos, is, well, I've kind of talked about wanting to find a company like this in previous videos, and that is Quin Organics. And they sell bamboo clothes and basically constantly have amazing sale promotions going. And so I have been able to buy, I don't even know how many bamboo sleepers and onesies from them for incredibly reasonable prices. I think I bought a whole order of, again, bamboo sleepers, onesies, long sleeve, short sleeve, all sorts of different kinds for $6 each, which, if you know bamboo baby clothing, that is just insane pricing. They normally go for about $30 per piece, and they are just such high quality. They're so incredibly cute and very trendy in style, and I just absolutely love their company. They make the cutest clothes, and again, you just can't beat the sales. I've gotten sleepers for, you know, I think $14 before, which again isn't as crazy of a deal as $6, but it's still about 50% what you can normally get them for. And as far as I can tell, they're pretty much constantly running some sort of sale like that. The way that they do things is they, I think, kind of release different lines of products every few weeks, and with that they put their old designs on sale to kind of clear out inventory. And so yeah, they always have amazing promotions running. You can follow them on Instagram to stay up to date with their releases and their sales and promotions, and I highly recommend you check them out because I've been blown out of the waters both by their price and their quality and designs. It's just, can't speak highly enough of them. And if you've been watching my YouTube channel, you have probably heard me mention that I absolutely love bamboo clothing. They are just the softest clothes you will ever get for your baby. And I had previously been saying that I wish I could find an affordable baby bamboo clothing company, and yeah, Quin is it. Alright, I think that's all I have to share for this update. I feel like I kind of kept things pretty short and sweet for once with this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions for me regarding Stella and what life is like with her at 3 months old, leave them in the comments below, and please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It really helps out my channel and lets me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. And with that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!